Hello, hello, welcome back. Wooly here, and I did something. Let's go and have a look. Pew, bonk. So yeah, I very slightly reworked the Stonemasons Guild. I took out most of the pink granite because it looked rubbish. I kept a band at the top, and I think that's okay. I've put a roof on it, which I'm pretty pleased with. I also sunk the ground level windows in the same fashion I did with the first floor windows. And the thing is, it kind of breaks the internal space a little. But then I realised, well, maybe not too much, but then I realised, what am I doing? What am I doing? This thing, the whole idea of this place is that you're not meant to go in any of the buildings. You're meant to wander around and get lost and see stuff and then go to my base. This is not my base. It's just a kind of a showtown thing. So, yeah, I decided to sink the windows on the ground floor, even though it lost me space inside. Put some chiseled stone in, which I can't believe I neglected to put any chiseled circle stone in the build of a stonemasons guild hall thingy, because that's frankly a ridiculous idea if you think about it. Put some more 3D-ness in this line here, which replaces some of the pink granite. Someone suggested putting a water drain grate thing, and I like the idea. I'm not sure I've executed it very well, but I just something over there, extra detail. But yeah, I'll replace this with logs because the grain gives it a more, I don't know, when it was planks like that, it didn't really look like a thing. Now maybe it does look more like a thing. I don't know. But all in all, I'm reasonably happy with how this turned out. Not overjoyed, but reasonably happy. So, what are we going to do today? Well, firstly, I'm going to clear my throat. Much better. Then I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back into the base. And what with the new functionality for slime blocks coming out in a future for us, a future snapshot, because we've not updated yet. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to need a lot more in the way of slime blocks slime balls than I currently have. So we need to build a slime farm. Now, at the moment, I have a ghetto slime farm. If we go down here, now, I don't know, some people may not have seen this before. We've got this ravine down here, which is really tall and totally not lit up. So normally full of mobs. There's a spider farm through there. And what's down there? Oh, just caves. And up here, this here is a slime chunk. In fact, I can get around up here. This is a slime chunk. So we're going to make a slime farm here. There are a few slime chunks around, but I think this is the one we'll use. Also, I think we need to do something about this ravine. Light it up, if nothing else, but maybe try and make it a bit more of a thing. Made of stuff. But maybe also make the way out to the spider farm a thing as well. Did I I think I did. Place a torch. Yeah, make the path out to the spider farm a proper thing. Not the fastest. I mean, it's just a string farm. It's not an XP farm. And it's not very fast at that either. But yeah. So, where? Yeah, I need to grab some grab some supplies. Well, first, actually, you know what I'm going to do? First, I'm going to dig out a suitable area to build the slime farm in. We're not going to go super crazy, but we're going to go reasonably high spawning areas for, reasonably large spawning area for the slimes. It's going to be pretty much based upon the slime farm I did in my single player. So yeah, a few modifications. Probably going to make it multi-floor, because my single player was really well lit up all around. I'd done loads of lighting up, so the slime farm worked really high efficiency. Plus I had a mob farm in the area. Hello. Bye-bye. Plus I had a mob farm in the area, keeping the mob cap churning over. But we don't have that here, so basically I need to give them a bit more space to spawn in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clear out this area, and I think also I'm going to light all of this up. So actually I'll grab some jack-o'-lanterns before I make a start. Yes, I'll come back to you. Okay then. So I have done some lighting up. I've done it, apart from at the bottom here where it's all torches still, I've done it reasonably unobtrusively, I think. You can't see the light sources. It's all kind of jack-o'-lantern sunk back. So that stops the majority of mob spawns. I think there's possibly one or two places that I've missed. Not sure what to do with this lava. I might get rid of that. I've also spent... the cave noises agree that there's probably one or two places I missed. I've spent a bit of time hollowing out a big space. And my goodness. Firstly, I've fallen ill during the day, got a bit of a cold, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a bit odd and there might be the odd sniffle. I'll try and keep it down for you guys. Secondly, this took me a long time. I forgot what mining without haste 2 was like, so eventually I actually brought my beacon over and set it up over there temporarily, which increased the speed of things no end. I've set out our first platform, which is pretty high, but that is because I want enough distance for the small slimes to die by fall damage, even from the first platform. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is set up a minecart collection system, and I want it to be visible, so we'll see the minecart trundling around doing its stuff, basically. That's my thinking. So the minecart will be on this level, the slimes will drop onto here and die. Now, how is that all going to work? Let's grab some of these, and we'll drop off that. Don't need you. Get rid of this. Good, right. Okay, so what we're going to do is dig down into an area I've already blocked off for some reason. There we go. Nobody around? Good. I'm going to grab some lava. There we go. That'll be enough. And pop back up here. So this is kind of, as I said earlier, it's based upon the farm I designed Ooh, all the way back in my single player world. So what we do is we have some sort of thin block. Oh, let's fill that back in. Some sort of thin block, such as iron rails. I used glass panes last time round, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some blocks down, and we're going to want some blocks on the other side as well, like that. And then last time we used signs, but these things don't actually burn, so they'll do quite nicely. Let's just do that and that for the moment, and then we clear that out and that out. What we do is we put in shift. Can we not? Okay, that will do. We put lava in like this. Now, what will happen? Obviously, these blocks won't be here. It's just to stop it pouring all over the place. Big slimes will dip their heads in this and get separated into medium slimes. Medium slimes will jump like this, and obviously with that block not there, they will go into the lava and get split into small slimes. Small slimes can't actually jump high enough to get into the lava, so they don't die from it. So they're going to go underneath this and then fall down onto here and die. And the drops will get collected by the minecart. Now, I might think about replacing this with fence gates just to remove any hitboxes to impede movement. I'm not sure, but what we're going to have on the other side is a wall. The outer wall of the farm is going to be kind of at that kind of distance there. So the big slimes and the medium slimes are not going to be able to fall down anyway. So I could replace these with open fence gates as well. That could be a thing. But yeah, so we do that all the way around. Then we build. I've measured out 3 extra floors that I can fit in here. I'm putting them quite far apart. Probably not going to be that far apart though. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a floor. Yeah, I've changed the measurements since I put these up. So next floor will be at this height, like that. Let's get some blocks on the bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is basically so the big slimes have like loads of room to jump up and down. Floor 1, 2, 3, 4. Floor. Now we're at 37, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then this would be above. This would be too high for the slimes to spawn anyway, so there we go. Right, so yeah, 3 more floors. That will give us 4 floors. Should be pretty good. Should be pretty fast because the slimes get separated into their smaller sizes straight away, basically as soon as they reach the edge. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get back to work and start probably get this pulled all the way around the edge. I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll get some more floors on. Okay, so I will see you in a moment. Okay, let's have a look-see at what we've got now. So I did decide to go for the open fence gates on the bottom, which is a bit of a pain. I'm going to have to go grab a load more wood. Hopefully I have enough lying around. Tree farm. I should build a tree farm at some point. But yeah, so basically because this is only going to be 1 block wide, only the small slimes can actually get down there, which means there's no need to kind of restrict what can kind of pass this point. So big and medium slimes are gonna be lava bladed into the small slimes, and then the small slimes are gonna fall down and die. Looking pretty good, I think. You know, I mean, it'd be nicer if we had I could use signs, but I think they'd be just as intrusive as these things. Can't really think of another liquid-proof, fireproof, zero hitbox block to use in this thing in place of these. So they will have to do. Yeah, so I've got to get some more wood and make some more fence gates. Repeat this on the next floor. Build the third and fourth floors and repeat it on the fourth floors. I'm probably going to need about 4, maybe. I think I'm probably going to need around 3 stacks of logs per floor. So another 9 stacks of logs. Possibly grab a few more on top of that, just to make sure that I've got enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get that wood going, get my wood on, and yeah, I will see you shortly. Okay, are you ready? Oh, oh, oh. Papa! Yeah, so 4 floors of slime farm goodness. Nice, nice, nice. Haven't seen anything spawn in here, which is worrying me slightly, but when I was building this, I did find this bit in here is, this bit in here is all half slabs, and I have found slimes in there before I completed the first floor. So there was no real way that they could have got in there unless they spawned on what I'd done on the, you know, in terms of a platform here. So yeah, and you know, I've found plenty of slimes in this area. I guess they could have all been wandering into the same area from another chunk, but I'm just gonna cross my fingers. I think it's gonna be terrible. I really hope it's not. I really hope I've not built this in the wrong chunk. But I've not used the slime finder or anything like that, which I think has problems with multiplayer anyway, but not 100% sure on that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I kind of cleared this is too big. Basically, we want our wall actually to be sort of, let's see, put a corner in here. And I'm going to do glass around this kind of front bit here, and stone around the back, and we're going to kind of like, let's see, I would dye the glass and use like green glass, but frankly, the way that the dyes are working at the moment, I really seriously can't be bothered with that. So we'll bring sort of glass along like that, and then what we'll probably do is kind of around that point maybe let's grab some smooth stone, and yeah, what we'll do is we'll kind of bring this up kind of like that maybe, and then up, so it'll have glass revealed like along this corner. I might take this bit back a little bit so that we can have the glass go a little bit along here as well. Might not have stone there, and yeah, then maybe kind of along there. So you'll see the corner revealed with glass, but I'm not going to clear like an entire massive area all the way around it, because that would be crazy. Although, you know what, I already have kind of done that. I'm more thinking about conserving glass. If I only have to glass the opening up, the opening here, then that's one thing. But you know, it might be better just to glass the entire thing. Huh. Which means I'll need to go get some sand. But that's maybe a thing I can do. Huh. Okay, I'm going to have a think about that. I'm going to need more sand anyway, so I'm going to see how much I collect before I get completely and utterly massively bored of doing it. But yeah, so I need to keep that. I need to do that, and then I will come back to you. See you in a moment. Oh, well, thank goodness for that. I was starting to get worried then. I thought I'd built this in the wrong chunk, but it's working. Well, you know, it's spawning the guys. Oh, phew. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna glass this entire. Can I get up there? Yeah. I'm gonna glass the whole thing. Even though, like, you know, it's only 2 blocks, and then 1 block around the back. You know, maybe I'll open it up in the future and do stuff. I'm not sure. That wants to be like that. In fact, I should get my silk touch shears out, so I can get this glass back. I'll have to dig into here anyway, so I can lay my minecart stuff. But yeah, just thought I'd share my relief with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to continue glassing this all the way up, and then I think we'll figure out the hopper minecart thing. Maybe I have storage in this wall here, maybe, or over here, maybe. This nice wall here that can perhaps have it. Not sure. But yeah. Right, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, guys. So it's been a few days since my last clip. Yeah, I'm not totally better yet. Voice might still sound a bit funny, so if so, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I glassed in the farm, and it is producing slimes. And yeah, it's I'm pretty happy so far. So what we have going on down here is don't know what that's missing. A circle of track to put a hopper minecart on. I believe I've spoken about this already, and that works just nicely. Now I had to remove the slabs that were here because I don't know. Apparently, the hopper minecart can't pick all the slime balls up through it. It's almost like if they were sitting on a full block, and you know, they only get sucked through if it's like right in the middle of the block. So I need that land here or here. They don't get picked up. So yeah, that's disappointing. I even tried putting carpet over the top, still didn't work. So yeah, that is what we've got. Oh, yeah, I dug out a bit of extra area to put these chests in, and tidied up the path to the spider farm. But yeah, that's by the by. So yeah, this is going round and round, and it'll pick up slime balls that are on the track. Now I'm hoping that it won't get interfered with by, for example, if a slime were to land here just as the cart came along, I'm hoping it won't bounce back off the hitbox of the slime. We'll see. We'll see if it ends up getting stalled. You know, I can maybe figure out ways around that if necessary. But what we want to do really is, excuse me, get the contents of that into these. Now, I could just have, let's see, let's pop this out. I could have a track come off like this, put power rail on you, and just for the moment, we'll block you off like that. And Ah, beautiful. Right, so now, when the cart comes around, it's going to pop off at this corner, bonk, and then go back. And when it comes back, it'll carry on. And I want it to come off at this front because I want to see the cart moving around. I don't do that sort of thing enough. I tend to hide things. So let's see this cart going around. See it going around the bottom. I'm going to see it coming here. Now, I could run it up a slope, up to the top there, behind there, and put like something to stop the cart, let it dispense its items into some hoppers behind these chests, and then send it back down when it's empty. However, the server has now updated to 14W18B, which means we might be able to do something a bit more special to get the minecart up there. Something a bit more along the lines of this. Fail. Boing! 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 Yeah, so the slime block mechanics are in the game. Yay! And I think that with a bit of luck, we can use that mechanic to bounce the cart up there, maybe onto this ledge here, and yeah, and have that as the way that it gets up there. So I'm gonna have a little play with that, and yeah, I'll see what I can come up with. Okay, look at this. This is oh, boing, whoop, bonk, and on. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So basically, yeah, the minecart runs over this detector rail, powers this redstone, goes through this 2-tick repeater, and hits this piston, which extends the slime block. It's surrounded by furnaces, which are immovable. So, yeah, otherwise they get pushed up and down as well. Now, you can't have this rail right next to it because otherwise it will the block will extend, but it won't retract. But look at that. I love it. Oh, that's the most amazing thing. Boing. Right, okay, so what I need to do is I need to close that up and figure out a way to figure out my unloading system. So, yeah. Right, yep, I'll get that done, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, I've sorted it. So yeah, it was a bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, well, let's have a look at it. I moved the chests over one more, which probably means I'm going to move this corridor over as well. Let's see if we can time this right. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. So basically what happens here is when there are items in this hopper, this will go, the comparator will turn on, it will go into this repeater, which is simply to lengthen the pulse to 3 ticks. It will depower this torch, which will depower this redstone and turn off the power rail. Now, I figured that in itself should work. However, the comparator was not picking up the fact that there were items coming through here. So what I did was I also put a line of redstone down here, which powers this block here. Now what that does is it locks the comparator, locks the hopper that's below this. So if there's anything in here, it will go into this hopper and will not be able to go down into the hopper below until 3 ticks after items start going in there, when this torch is turned off and this redstone is turned off. That means it will keep enough of a pool of items in here to actually keep the comparator triggered. And yeah, that's it. Really simple. Or, if you look at it another way, needlessly complicated. There's a bit of timing involved, so that I could have 3 power rail and the cart like overruns slightly. That's because it never actually reaches the end wall. So if you just have the 2 power rail, it doesn't then have enough speed. It doesn't stop prop in the right place. It doesn't really have enough speed to make the jump back onto the track. So yeah, we'll fill this up. I guess a mob could spawn in there in a tiny little space. Right, that should do us for that. Pop, pop. Woo. Fill that in, and let's put some of that across the top. I've filled in the glass up into this point because I've run out of glass, so I'll need to go make some more. Oh, hello, what's happened there? Why did that happen? My goodness, I hit record and whee. Right, I don't think that we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I disturbed it. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. I bet if I remove that, that will work. It must go in higher. Come on. Move. There we go. Right, we'll try that again. And okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's working. I might need to, maybe I'll clear that back out and leave a 2-block space up there. I'll need to light it if I do that. And yeah, I've just put some stairs here so that I can still open the chest, but it hides the hopper that's behind it. And that is working. Well, I can hear a slime. I do know there are some other slime chunks. I'll probably have to go half slab some slime chunks to get this farm really humming. Yeah, that slime's somewhere else. Disappointing. But yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. Throw some items here and you'll get to see it working. Minecart stops. And then off it goes again. And we can go and grab our items from there. Oh, and a piece of stone brick as well. So, yeah, that is working. I'm really... I think that's brilliant. Yeah, I might put some kind of wall along here. Maybe out of glass, just to, you know... Not out of that. If I put a wall across here, it'll be out of glass so that we can see through. But yeah, need to do a lot of pretty work down here. I'm thinking about simply putting grass along here and growing some trees. Tidy that up, decorate this a little bit. But yeah, we've come to that time again. I don't want to drag the episode on any longer. And I would kind of like to stop talking before my voice gives out. But yeah, slime farm achievement get. Happy with that. And I think next episode we might see if we can make a slime block elevator that works in SMP. which would be quite interesting. So, yeah, that's all we've got time for. Thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Boing.